Reela Smart, and my home is down the street. But I have allergies, so I go in and out. But I found out that Harvey was an awakening for me. It restored my faith. It made me realize that when things are down, you can always come back with God. And as long as I live, I'll never forget when I met Katrina, because I was really down. There was trash in our yard. I couldn't get anybody to come help us. My husband and I are senior citizens. He had 2 heart attacks, so I told him he couldn't do anything. So Katrina, she was instant, I don't know what you call it. She was like an angel that came, and we hugged. And a lot of times when I speak at the meetings, I forget to say certain things. From then on, Katrina made sure that teams came to our house. If we needed, what do you do? Call it when you knock out the sheetrock?
Gutting.
Gutting. Okay, there was a team that came and did the gutting. Then the next week there was another team that did put the
wallboard.
Yes. And I mean, each week I look forward to the teams because they were unique. They were so full of joy, and we prayed, and it was a blessing every week. And it wasn't just teams that came in and said, well, we'll just do your floor. There was one person in each group that was a professional and guided the others. So it made it, they really knew what they were doing, and they were well organized. Just really, really organized. And I had to work, so when I came home, I'd say, yoo-hoo, and talk to the different teams. And I was kind of sad when the last team came, because I didn't have anything to look forward to the next week. But also, I want to say that Adrian, I didn't realize he was going through depression. He got sick. We're both diabetics. He stopped taking his medicine and went into a diabetic coma. Normal diabetic reading is 100 or 90. His was 600. And he was in intensive care for 4 days, and then he snapped out of it. But ReachGlobal and Trinity Church came and sat with me all night. The first night he went to the hospital. Pastor Bob and both pastors came. You brought your book that you wrote. It was just continuous. I said, God is good all the time. And then after we got him straight, I got him straight. I told him, we can't afford hospital bills. You can't be depressed. We need to keep it moving. And then we had a party after that, at the end, and it was just, I invited the neighbors, because the neighbors would come over to see what had been done. And it was just a family. As long as I live and have a memory, I will never forget the kindness. You not only rebuilt my house, but you rebuilt me as a person and my thinking. Because my thinking had gone astray as, well, there's not any good people in the world. People don't care, And it's not true. It's not true. And I noticed the other day I was driving down the street, and I noticed there are a lot of empty houses. And there's one house, the trash is just almost up to the street light. And I want to go knock and tell them, look, there's ReachGlobal and Trinity Church. But I just can't thank you enough. There are not enough words to show my appreciation. I love coming home because I have a new home. And you put in my floors, my cabinets, my bathroom, and I have to watch myself because Now when I go out, I look for something to put in the house. You know? My husband said, "You bought something again?" You know? So it really has been a blessing. You just don't know what a blessing beyond. And this, you know, I think about the people in North Carolina and South Carolina. I can relate to what they're going through. And I think I probably went through a little depression too, but I snapped out of it. You know, it's just, it lets you know when you're down, there's always someone there. God is always there to pick you up. And I'm being Adrian tonight, talking a long time. But thank you, thank you, thank you.